The first time I went snorkeling was in Anilao, in Batangas. This is south from the capital of the Philippines, which is Metro Manila. Everything was clear, everything was beautiful. But 5 years later, trash from Manila Bay ends up going all the way down south to Batangas. And as a result, when you go swimming, you see this firsthand. It feels like painful to know that this is what's happening to our oceans. It's something that should not just worry us, but infuriate us. It should frustrate us. And these frustrations, I hope, is what drive people to create solutions and to create action. SIPPH is an environmental entrepreneurship that aims to create innovative and sustainable solid waste management solutions, starting with the metal straw. I got the idea of using a metal straw first abroad, and then I actually saw one locally, but I thought of it as a very dysfunctional item because it was a straw on its own. At that point, I told myself I want to make this more functional such that people will actually use it. It started out as a side business, something that I wanted to do because I was about to go abroad, but I ended up staying. I started with 40,000 pesos. That was my personal savings. I had barely any business experience. Everything was learned on the spot. The amount of economic turmoil created by climate change. It's something people don't realize, and specifically in Metro Manila, where we are very near the equator, it makes it really, really hot. So we are the first people to actually feel this heat. And the worst part is because we're such a concentrated city, whatever climate change effect exists is actually multiplied. We've been put in a situation where previous generations have left us with such a burden that we are left to innovate and to do great things. One of the biggest challenges that face our generation is the difficulty in a growing economy. A growing economy essentially means the country is growing, but it does not necessarily mean wages are growing. It doesn't mean professional fees are growing, whereas everything else is going up. The cost of living, the cost of education, the cost of everything is just growing, whereas people's wages are not. I love this country. Despite all its political turmoils, despite the economic difficulty, the people and the place make it all worth it. My dream for the Philippines is that it becomes one of the most beautiful places on earth. It's a wonderful place to be in, and I'd want it to stay that way or to be even better.